George Washington, the first president of the United States and a pivotal figure in the founding of the nation, was more than just a leader on the battlefield. His wisdom, humility, and dedication to his country have left a legacy that continues to inspire. In this video, we'll explore 50 life lessons and quotes from George Washington that have not only shaped the United States, but have also offered timeless guidance to people around the world. Let's dive in. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Observe good faith and justice toward all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. The best and only safe road to honor, glory, and true dignity is justice. A free people ought not only to be armed, but disciplined. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet an enemy. The basis of our political system is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. My first wish is to see this plague of mankind, war, banished from the earth. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Real men despise battle, but will never run from it. Mankind, when left to themselves, are unfit for their own government. We should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dear-bought experience. There is but one straight course, and that is to seek truth and pursue it steadily. Strive not with your superiors in argument, but always submit your judgment to others with modesty. The time is near at hand which must determine whether Americans are to be free men or slaves. Let us raise a standard to which the wise and honest can repair. The rest is in the hands of God. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty abused to licentiousness. The turning points of lives are not the great moments. The real crises are often concealed in occurrences so trivial in appearance that they pass unobserved. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it will ever have, to ruin commerce, oppress the honest, and open the door to every species of fraud and injustice. Government is not reason, it is not eloquence, it is force. Like fire, a troublesome servant and a fearful master. Never for a moment should it be left to irresponsible action. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. The great rule of conduct for us in regard to foreign nations is in extending our commercial relations to have with them as little political connection as possible. Let your discourse with men of business be short and comprehensive. It is impossible to rightly govern a nation without God and the Bible. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. The marvel of all history is the patience with which men and women submit to burdens unnecessarily laid upon them by their governments. The preservation of the sacred fire of liberty and the destiny of the Republican model of government are justly considered deeply, finally, staked on the experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. The foolish and wicked practice of profane cursing and swearing is a vice so mean and low that every person of sense and character detests and despises it. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bitter. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. It is substantially true that virtue or morality is a necessary spring of popular government. In politics as in philosophy, my tenets are few and simple. The leading one is my duty to my country. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. George Washington's words continue to resonate because they speak to universal truths about leadership, integrity, and the human experience. These 50 quotes remind us of the values that built a nation and the lessons we can all learn from the past. As we navigate the challenges of today, may we carry forward the wisdom of one of history's greatest leaders. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational content. See you in the next video.